Hey, what's up, guys? So by now, since I have my best two models, DTR V6 and Spacelab 3 V2, I think going forward, okay, um, one of my main prerequisite, for a good model is of it being consistent. Okay, DTR V6 did that. It's consistent on my work route. Same thing with Space Lab. What do I mean by consistent? The car is always centered, and there's maybe one or two bad segments. Okay, that's what I meant by being consistent. And when I say bad segment, that is like left hug or line diving. I have to take over, something like that. Okay. So my next one, I'm gonna add, I'm gonna add another one every time I test a model is the feeling of being planted. Okay, since um I tested GW M4, and off the off the bat, I can feel like the car is planted. Okay. Now, for the newbies, what do you mean by planted? So I asked ChatGPT, um, what is the feeling of planted? And it's pretty much uh, tells you what I'm trying to mean by it. Okay. So, what is the feeling of being planted in open palette? When people describe a car feeling planted in open palette, they usually mean the steering and lane keeping feel steady, confident, and not twitchy. Okay. In practice, that's the sense that the wheel isn't making constant micro correction. The car tracks smoothly down the center of the lane. Bumps or slight curves don't cause sudden wobbles. Very important. Okay. Some models it will wobble if you hit a bump. But if it's planted, the trajectory you're still in the same. It doesn't wobble the steering wheel. And you as a driver feel like the car is solidly set on the road instead of floating or wandering. See, this is very important to me. Okay. Um, DTR and Space Lab both are great is because it's consistent. They're not as planted as GWM4, but they're like uh it feels floating to me, but very good though, in a good terms. Okay. It's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. If you tested those two models, again, models are mouse. Your mouse may vary. Good. It may work great on you, but it may work bad. So it's really depends on the car. Okay. It's more of a driving sensation than a technical term. There you go. Open Pilot's lateral control steering and tuning affect it a lot. If tuning is off, it can feel loose, hesitant, and hunting for the lane. Like when it's dialed in, it gives that planted, confident feel. Do you want to go deeper? Okay. Let's see. Open Pilot planted feel comes from how its lateral control loop manages the steering system to follow the mouse prediction and path. Again, before I proceed, this is Chat GPT. Okay, so let's take it with a grain of salt, guys. Okay, so just so you know, the driving model predicts where the lane is set and where the car should go. If the prediction is noisy or jittery, the car feels is weaving. If it's smooth and confident, the control has a steady target to follow. Okay. Control algorithm. Openpilot uses combination of PID controller. Okay. Too much proportional gain. Car oscillates, feels twitchy, too little, feels sluggish. A well balanced setup makes correction invisible. This is what gives the lock in planted sensation. Okay. Delay handling. The system accounts for the fact that steering doesn't react instantly. Okay. If delay is mismodeled, the car corrects too late, later creating a loose. Okay, speaking of delay, I've been using 0.27 total delay. It's fixed uh, since I toggle off live delay. Um, so probably it's a good idea. Do not toggle it off if you're gonna test a new model. So you know what I'm saying? So maybe different model, maybe because the live delay will get will try to estimate, will try to get an estimation. So most likely different models have different live delay. Okay. Uh, but it will take like 10, 15, 20 minutes. Okay. So that's the reason why I toggle the live delay off. Because I don't want to wait. And most of the models anyway, I have it off, and with the total of 0.27 seconds, it's pretty much on target. Okay. Vehicle dynamics. Wide, heavy cars tend to feel naturally more stable. Small cars with quick steering racks can feel more twitchy unless tuned carefully. Openpilot does by learning, offset, and scaling torque based on your car characteristic. Okay, here we go. Driver perception. Okay, this is the easy way. Okay, I've been telling people this is the easiest way to gauge a model. Whatever you feel, it's your gut feeling. That's why I ask testers, how's your passengers feeling since they're not biased. They don't know anything about open pilot. It's like you're going into a car as a passenger, and pretty much you will know if the driver, okay, if you're a blindfold, pretty much you know if it's a new driver or a limousine driver off the bat. Okay, it's just you know what I'm saying. It's our perception, it's our feeling. Human notice when the wheel is fidgety, even if it's technically staying centered. Rapid micro adjustment don't feel planted. Open pilot smooths out steering commands to avoid unnecessary jitters, aiming for that natural cruise control but for lane sensation. Oh, this is a good term. Cruise control but for lanes. That's good. When everything lines up, the prediction is steady, the control tuned right, delays compensated, and car dynamics respected. You get the magic planted feeling the car gets along like it's on rail. There you go. See, yep, this is the code of the day. This is the code of the day. Okay. So yeah, I've been testing for years. I always prefer the planted feeling. Okay, over floaty. Okay, and I don't know how to explain it. Okay, And with this, with the chat GTP explanation, pretty much, you know, uh, explain it to you guys. Um, so planted is a positive feeling. And again, if you feel it drives like a tank, that means everything is going smoothly from the model to the controls to everything. Okay. There you go, guys. Thank you.